Hello, girls and boys. Welcome to Storytime Fun. I dedicate this next book to my granddaughter, sweet and savory Summer Bunny. Today's personalized VeggieTales story is called Astronauts by Doug Peterson. And the mission commander for the Mission Possible Adventure 3 is Summer. In outer space, it's dark, it's lonely, it's scary, and it's very, very hard to answer the phone. Close encounters of the silly kind. Ring, ring, ring. I got it, shouted Larry the cucumber as he floated toward the phone. Oops, I dropped it. When there's no gravity, even the simple things become difficult. I'll get it, called Summer, the commander of the Mission Possible team. No, I'm closest, Bob called. Clunk, clunk, clunk. The three space explorers bumped heads as the receiver floated farther away. The voice on the phone kept yelling, "Hello, hello!" Finally, Bob snagged the receiver. "This is Mission Control," said the voice. "There's big trouble at the Nutty Sunday Deep Space Ice Cream Shop. As always, Summer, our top agent, will lead your mission because she is an enthusiastic commander." "I'll get the folder out of the mailbag," Larry shouted, as he accidentally floated right inside the mailbag. He was stuck, but the file folder came twirling out. "It's a menu of ice cream flavors," Summer said as she opened the folder. "And a photo of 2 peanuts," Bob added. "These are the nuts who run the ice cream shop," Mission Control continued. "There is big trouble. Ice cream scooping robots have gone bananas and taken over. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to save the nuts and return the ice cream shop to normal." "Ah!" Larry screamed. "Why are you screaming?" Bob asked in a panic. "I scream for ice cream," Larry said with a silly grin. As they entered the ice cream shop, they met Hippie and Dippy, the peanuts from the photo. "Welcome, dudes," greeted Hippie. "Thanks for coming, man. The robots took all our ice cream." "Why would they take your ice cream?" asked Summer. Dippy explained that the robots were created to serve ice cream at the shop. "They're the fastest scoopers in the universe," he smiled. "But they blew a circuit or something. They're still scooping, but they're refusing to give it away." "Yeah, man, they only share the rotten flavors like squid and beet. And they share it by shooting it at us," Dippy added. "It totally freaks us out." "I scream for ice cream." "Ah!" Larry screamed, but this time he really had something to scream about. A huge robot cow stomped into the room and aimed its cone-shaped hoof straight at Larry and Hippie. "Duck!" bellowed Bob. Kapow! Splat, splat, splat! The robot fired huge scoops of yucky ice cream. Summer, Bob, Hippie, and Dippy dashed out and slammed the door behind them. But Larry didn't make it. "Oh no!" Summer gasped. "He's still in there with those robot cows." Larry had spotted a huge bottle of chocolate syrup. He thought he had time to grab it and run. He was wrong. A robot cow stood between Larry and the door and gave out a terrifying moo. Bob threw open the door. "Run for your life!" Larry edged his way along the wall. "Listen, Mrs. Cow Robot, you should learn to share." The robot slowly raised her hoof, preparing to fire. Robot, you don't want to do that, said Larry. God shares everything with us, the stars, the moon, the planets, everything. The least you can do is share your ice cream. I don't share ice cream, the robot yelled as she blasted Larry with 14 scoops, spinach flavored. The black hole. Brain freeze! Brain freeze! Larry shouted as the ice cream plastered him in the forehead. Run! Yelled Summer. Can't run. Headache. Too awful. Larry mumbled as the robot kept firing. Taco flavored. Dirty sock flavored. The robot came closer and closer, burying Larry in yucky ice cream. Suddenly the robot's foot hit a patch of melted ice cream. Smash! The robot fell. Summer grabbed Larry by his spacesuit and pulled him out. Looking for an exciting escape, Summer led her team to a great hiding place, the air duct in the ceiling. Good news, chirped Larry. I saved the chocolate syrup. Our heroes crawled through the air duct, searching for the freezer where the robots stored their ice cream. They soon heard the mechanical voices of robots. Peering through the metal grate, the team spotted 2 robot cows next to a monstrous silver freezer. The robots were scooping ice cream into their mouths faster than you could possibly believe. They couldn't get enough. When their bowls were empty, one snarled, I'll get more. The first robot yanked the freezer open to reveal the blackest blackness in the universe. It was blacker than the black ink on a black cat at midnight during a blackout. This was no ordinary ice cream freezer. Summer gasped when she saw it. It's a black hole! They've got a black hole in their freezer! A black hole that's pulling ice cream from all over the universe, shrieked Dippy. We've got to shut it off, Summer cried, or there won't be any ice cream left in the universe. How are we going to turn it off? Larry asked as he strained to see through the metal grate. Larry, Bob warned, don't lean on the grate with that heavy bottle of... Oh, suddenly, Larry tumbled through the ceiling. Thump! The cows took deadly aim at the stunned cucumber. A grave situation. Easy, big fellas, said Larry. You know, when you keep everything to yourselves, it doesn't make you happy. Man, that's one wise cucumber, whispered Hippie. He's right. No matter how much ice cream those robots eat, it won't make them happy. Only God can fill the black hole inside of us, said Dippy. That's beautiful, man. Everyone climbed down from the ceiling. Summer, being the fastest of the team, edged toward a huge switch on the wall. She was sure it would turn off the black hole. Wrong switch. You just turned off the gravity, man, said Hippie. Bob, Larry, Summer, Hippie, and Dippy floated through the room. The cows' magnetic feet held them to the floor. The robots plucked the veggies from the air and carried them toward the freezer. They're going to throw us into the black hole, Summer shouted. Nothing could stop the robot cows as they strode toward the black hole with our heroes in their clutches. All hope was gone until both robots suddenly stopped. Man, like I think the robots had a brain freeze, said Hippie. You're right, said Summer. The robots ate the ice cream too fast. Slipping out of the frozen clutches of the cows, Summer turned the gravity back on and dashed for the freezer's control panel. But there was one big problem. The panel was locked. Only those robots have the combination, Summer said. Then what are we going to do? There is only one thing we can do, declared Summer. We can share. We can share our chocolate syrup, explained Summer. We'll warm up the chocolate and feed it to the robots. But that will thaw them out, gasped Bob. They're the only ones who can shut down the black hole, said Summer. Besides, if we share, maybe we can all be friends. Hippy and Dippy heated up the syrup. Summer and Bob poured the warm liquid into the mouths of the steel cows. Suddenly their mechanical tails began to twitch. The robots quickly woke up and took aim at Bob and Larry. I knew this wouldn't work, gulped Bob. Plop, plop. 2 scoops of ice creamy goodness popped out. For you, said the first robot, handing a cone to Summer. It was one small step for a cow and one giant leap for cowkind. As the robots shared, it filled them with happiness. They decided to turn off the black hole. God really digs this man, said Hippy as the black hole shrank smaller and smaller, and then kaboom! The black hole transformed into a brilliant ball of light and shot out into space. A new star was born. After a colossal ice cream party, the team piled back into the get-up-and-go machine and said their final farewells. Stay mellow, man, said Hippy. The get-up-and-go machine shot across the darkness of space. As it dove back to Earth, the rocket ship slowly transformed into a flying jeep. Out of the front window, the team could see a lush, tropical island getting closer and closer. Buckle your seatbelts, shouted Summer. There's another adventure straight ahead. Stay tuned, man. And there's a hint for what Adventure 4 is going to look like. That's it for today. See you next time.